His hand, the size of one of these cups, is the big piece of that cactus with spikes going way out, stuck in his hand. He's bleeding on this side of the hand. What the? And I asked the guy, it's right here. And the first thing I thought I was saying, HUD, I wish HUD was here. HUD would love this right now.
He's not concerned about assisting me in any way.
That's how Mike says, you know what I just learned? Don't touch the cactus. Oh my man, I wish HUD was here. The second thing I think is, we got to take pictures. Mike's like, all right, I'm taking pictures. A couple of them, I got them in my camera. And HUD would call him. And then the third thing, he's like, we got to take this off. And I'm laughing my ass off. And I'm trying to rack my brain, and I can't do nothing. I said, man, Mike, I got to take a piss.
There you go. I just went to touch it. Here's how
Just touch it.
I just went out there to look at it. You saw the picture. They look kind of soft and cuddly. I just wondered how stiff is it sharp? What's the deal? Of course, it's sharp. I'm just going to touch it. I don't even know why I did. It's stupid. Touch it with my finger. Just the side of the needle. I didn't even
No.
And it like, okay, ow. I said the word ow.
What are you ignoring here?
Of course, I pulled back. Ow. It stuck to my finger.
It comes off real easy, saves the rest of the plant, right? I mean, that's what it's doing.
It's like it didn't even make a noise. It like jumped on my hand. It was weird. It was like right there.
Apparently there's seconds, I'm gonna touch it again.
So what's the first thing I try to pull it?
No,
what's the first thing I did? I can't pull it off. Ow, it's stuck. I try to shake it off. Don't try to shake them off. Because they roll from your finger to the back of your hand and stick all over the back of your hand.
Now, needless to say, I told approximately 1,300 people this story. Mike wasn't even there. I could not stop telling people because I was crying. I would start to say it, and I said, no, you don't want to hear it, but I'm finally like, yeah, I'm telling him. I see that guy over there. Oh man, that was strange. So I'm like, he walks up there, but look at my finger. It's on the back. What'd you do? Back of your hand. So
and there's blood.
And he's getting ornery. He's like, it's burning.
I want to touch it in 100-degree heat with a cactus on my hand, and he's laughing. He's taking a piss. I deserve to get a little ornery.
And he's like, it's burning, man, it's burning. We found out later, there's like venom.
That way, was he peeing when you were saying it was burning? Or was it a different story?
And I went to touch it. He goes, don't let her touch it like a little kid. But, it turns out there's microscopic. And you can look real close and you see these spikes that look smooth are really have little spikes going the other way.
Touch it, it will stick to you.
Yeah.
It will stick to you.
I could just see him. He almost hit my elbow. I'm like, I could just see me driving with it on his head, my elbow. We're driving in the back.
He's got a hole and you're like riding in a twister style in the car.
You'd be both stuck to it. So I'm thinking, what tools? I'm thinking tools. We need tools. What kind of tools would I have in my bag?
All I would need are little scissors, but because of
damn, he's like terrorists. I was like, I have scissors, but I couldn't take them on the plane. He's like, fuck, I'm terrorist. He's sitting like in the car and he's pissed. And then I'd say, oh, I got a comb. What do I comb my hair? Stuff like this. I'm not saying anything.
I can see that. Like you can get underneath it.
Oh,
there's more to that story.
Oh no.
So then I'm like, I accidentally brought with the sunglass cleaner a little, like a keychain that has a little screwdriver.
Which he probably got busted with had they caught them.
Yeah, they've seen it in the bag, but it's just in this little key. And I didn't think. So, he goes, he's like, what am I doing with that? And after a while, I was like, give me those screwdrivers. And I find him, and I got clothes coming out of the back of the car. It's like, this thing was thrown in the bag. So he's like playing with it in the car, and he shreds the stick. He shreds
one needle at a time. One needle at a time, I had to shred.
Meanwhile, I'm just, I wish I was here. It's like 150 degrees. I know, and it's just making us, like, and you're in the middle of the desert, literally. If the car doesn't start, like, take the shirts off, put them around your head, and start walking to the desert. What do you do? I'm like, I got water, we got water. And he shredded one at a time, but it falls in the car. And he's got pieces of these things in the car. This is going to be a nightmare. And then I'm trying to shake off the mat, trying to touch me, and take the mat out. And I throw the mat around the parking lot, and it won't come off the mat.
It's stuck to the
This is like the cat in the hat. This is the pink stuff all over the place. So then I'm taking that screwdriver thing while we find a popsicle stick. This is the odd thing, 100-degree heat popsicle stick in the parking lot with ice cream still on it.
It was baked on.
But it was like baked on, like petrified. And he's shoved it like a little hockey stick with a thing, and it's rolling in the parking lot, like where people still get out of cars. He's like, oh, fuck it, I don't care if someone else will deal with it. Meanwhile, get one needle at a time out of the car, and the mat's clean, and I put it down. Now, I'm like, I suppose I'll drive across the border now. I'm too nervous as hell. We're like 8 miles from the border. So he's picking these things out with the screwdriver and out the window.
Passengers pulling out a needle at a time, and they're not a sliver. They don't come out easy.
No, they don't.
It's a painful event. It's like
we found out later that you just take pliers.
That's all you could do.
It's burning and stuff. And we did. We'll cut later. Because one of the person I told the story was Chad's dad, Chad Michael's dad. I started telling the story. He goes, you know what you do? He didn't hear the whole story. He goes, you know what you do? You take a comb and just comb it all off, and then start picking them all out. So I'm like, pushing people all the way. Mike, you don't hear this? You bastard, yell at me.
That's smart.
I'm going to comb my hair. Some kind of desert genius, and you're a cactus boy.